Yo, turn that shit up, kid.
What's up, y'all? Kid Next Door here. Today I'm showing y'all how I made a dark Nardo Wick type beat, kind of like Wicked Witch. So let's get right into it. So first I started off with a pretty basic chord progression out of contact. It starts with no effects. I'm gonna throw the effects on because I had accidentally taken them off earlier. And here it is with effects. And now we just have a pretty basic pad, I believe, that just plays in one key the entire time. So yeah, nothing crazy to it. Here's the effects, just some reverb on it, nothing at all, nothing much to it. Next we have this piano sound, which just plays a pretty basic ass arpeggio, but it's really catchy, especially with all the effects on it. Like I said, pretty catchy with the effects on it, but here it is with, without any of the effects. So pretty noticeable change. Next we have another like pad type sound with the same chord progression as the first one. This one doesn't have any effects on it. This is how the sound is. It's really dope. It's somewhere in contact. I would open it right now, but my contact loads hella slow and I'm not doing all that right now. I don't want to fuck up my CPU. That's too risky. Next we have another sound that just follows the same exact chord progression, but this time it's at an atmosphere. And I don't even have to open up Atmosphere to tell you this is the chaotic Glock. Definitely one of my favorite songs in Atmosphere. Dope as hell. I think it has some effects on it though. So let's take those effects off. Halftime EQ, which is something I always do for this sound. So yeah, I mean that's all just a melody. And what I did was I put it all together and I rendered it out. And this is what it sounds like when it's rendered out. My bad. It sounds like this when it's rendered out. So yeah, it sounds pretty dope as it is already. But I just, wanted to add a little more sauce to it, so I decided I'm gonna flip it. We're gonna see what happens. So I flipped it, and this is what it sounds like flipped. And that's where the final sample. Oh, that's where the final sample comes in. And let's see what effects I added to it. Just an EQ, a reels. Just to make it give it that like old school type effect, that like vinyl type effect, and it's a reverb, just kind of to lead the sample into each other, so it's not clicking or anything. And that's pretty much it for the melody. Now we're gonna go into the drums, and I used a different clap this time, so be proud of me. Insert clap effects or some shit, I don't know. Plot twist, it sounds the same. Fuck you. I always use that clap. I don't know, man. I'm down bad, okay? But I layered it with the snare, so I'm cool with it, alright? Big vibes, And now, back at it with the basic spins. Me keeping it simple. classic reverse 808 effect. It's super saucy. And then the kick. So yeah, nothing crazy, just follows the 808 pattern. And then a roll. This one of those cool background effects. They don't hear too much in the track, but it gives that little extra sauce. And then a rim shot, just add more bounce. And of course, cannot forget the hi-hats. Ooh, and these hi-hats are a bit off time, just to give it even more bounce. Probably like a sixth off the beat. So yeah, and now let's play all the drums together. So yeah, I mean that's the full beat. Hope y'all enjoy. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that. My sister's let a barge into the room, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, play the full beat for y'all, and fucking go crazy. Hope y'all learn something. Peace out. Yo, turn that shit up, kid.